Yep, we got a battery, I see. Yeah, well, you know, people have been asking me about, different people, about how do I decide where I want to set on a trail set. And I got a pretty decent example. And it's, what it is, it's a mindset. Different than locating, you know, put a set in for a dirt hole or a walkthrough. Completely different mindset. And you got to be a little sharper, I think. You got to be able to read sign. You got to be able to think a little bit. Now, this is an example, and it's a good one too. Here's a track. See that track right there? Goes right up through there to dump, to dump, to dump. Goes right over through there. Crosses the road. There's a road right over there, just 200 yards. You probably hear it. Yeah. So, and there's a walkway, you know, one of the rail trails right over in those pines. So you got to stay away from there. But look at there, it's featureless. I mean, the friggin' coyote just goes through some goddamn grass, and we're not snaring. So what do? Well, you don't even consider it. You backtrack a little bit, spend a little time. And that's what it's all about, is spending time. And I think most people don't want to take the time. So what happened here? Well, you see, we got old tracks. See the old tracks right there? Well, that's really good. So I got fresh tracks, old tracks. See where they're coming off this hump? I mean, it's a blind man. So you look at this, you look and say, well, right there. Right exactly there. Now there's probably a couple more spots. But right there, there's a pair of coyotes that are coming through here. Old tracks. See that? Stepping in this ice. That's what it is, ice. And there it is. They come across, they step there, they step there, they step there, and on down. Why would anybody want to set over there? Except for if you want to do a dirt hole or a walkthrough. But that's the wrong place. We're supposed to be trapping coyote. This is a guarantee. Now there's a downside to this one. Normally, the trail sets, coyote's heads up and he's looking forward. When they're coming through these right here, I believe he's looking where he's putting his feet. That means I got to be really good when it comes to blending this set in. Now, right now, this is all ice. So I'm going to chop this out a little bit. We got a big weather change coming, going to be in the 40s. Let that set. And hopefully next week we get some snow. And I'm going to set that. It's pretty easy. Now over here we don't have any fresh tracks coming down. Except right there. And what do you got? Well, he kind of screwed around, come over, he didn't follow the other tracks. Came up through here, and what do you think right down there? Right down there. Right over there. You see, it's just spends a little time, and you got to be thinking about it. Now, if I saw those tracks, I'll bet you most people say, oh, gee, we got a coyote going through here. I'll go over here and see about putting a set in somewhere, trying to figure it out, see where they come, put a set in, pound in a friggin' dirt hole, wet clay, that's what that is underneath all this, wet friggin' clay, so you'd spend all your time screwing around when it only took 2 minutes to figure out a dead bang, just about as sure a bet as you're ever going to have. Well, that's it, guys. That's it.